Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's episode, just right now when I came back home from work, we can see that the Bitcoin already hit $9,500 that we discussed in yesterday's video, which I uploaded a little bit late because of my work and everything. So you can check that video also on our channel. It's the last video from this one, and I didn't want to actually do technical analysis today. We should discuss about news, but maybe I will upload one more video about news and fundamentals of the Bitcoin. Anyway, over here we can see that on daily chart Bitcoin has been retesting this trend line that we discussed in yesterday's video over here, and we're going to do a little bit recap over here. What we discussed also in yesterday's video and also the other videos is this big trend line that we have on this chart, and if we switch on one weekly chart we will have a much better view. We're going to also turn off the other moving averages, and we can see also that we have pretty good and significant resistance over here right now. Just this very moment while we record this video, we are retesting this trend line, and there is a possibility of course to actually break this level of resistance. Now if we manage to break this level of resistance, we should find level of support on this trend line. The most important thing that we discussed in yesterday's video actually is to find level of support if we break this big trend line. If you see Bitcoin actually breaking this level of resistance and stay above it, find level of support, retest this trend line on round retest, or let's say direct retest, bounce from it, that's a big sign that we are entering the big bull market. The reason for that is because we are in bearish trend for over 2.5 years over here, since the top of 2018, actually 2017 bull market that we had push on the way to the $20,000, and since then we were consolidating below this trend line, and right now we are above all resistance, which means that we went and passed through 6,074 and 500. Also all moving averages are below us, which we will discuss a little bit later. Also $8,000, which is one of the most important that we discussed, also is below us, and finally $9,000. So every single resistance below this trend line is broken, and right now Bitcoin is knocking on the door on this big trend line. It's actually trying to break it. The arguments, as I mentioned in the previous video, you should watch yesterday's videos, but I'm going to mention anyway one more time. The arguments for breakout on the downside is actually 20 daily exponential moving average. 20 daily exponential moving average is very important one, and also it hasn't been retested for already 15 or 17 candles. Bitcoin tends to do much longer this, but for now in this crisis where we have a big pump and also pre-halving pump, there is a possibility that we will retest $8,000, $82 to $8,500, because that moving average is actually standing around that area, and I did mention the $8,000 level of support. Now if we're going to discuss about decline over here, we need to bring other moving averages which are also matching up with the $8,000. I'm going to keep pondering into your head about this already for the third or fourth video in a row, because over here we do have multiple significance levels to hold us if Bitcoin managed to actually correct itself over here before breaks this level of resistance. Now important thing also to mention is the Fibonacci retracement. If we bring Fibonacci retracement over here, we can also see that $8,000 is laying down 0.618 level of support in this case over here. So yeah, as you can see, whenever some levels, some trend lines and also the moving averages are matching up on one level, that means that that level is pretty significant, and I do believe that many traders and investors are watching that level, or at least anyone who is watching the charts and trading and investing by the charts. Enough with the bearishness over here. For now we are bullish. We are still fighting for $9,500, and I do believe that the Bitcoin can break it. Maybe we will be declined. However, I was watching the intraday trading yesterday, and the Bitcoin bulls with those weeks are pretty strong. Whenever we had some sort of a dumps from the bears, Bitcoin bulls has shown even stronger legs, let's say like that, and push it on the upside. So that was pretty good to watch. Whenever we had those weeks over here, I was also about a little bit bearish, and I was thinking, okay, this is it, the levels are breaking, we are going down. But no, whenever that happened, Bitcoin pushed on the way to the upside, and I do believe just because of that intraday trading, that holding above this $9,000 over here, we still have a chance, pretty good chance, to actually break above it. Now, enough with the bearishness, let's discuss a little bit about targets over here. If we bring the whole picture over here and switch on the weekly chart, we can see some very interesting stuff. If we manage to actually climb above this trend line over here, find level of support, even if we drop on $9,000, there is a probability that we will find that level of support above this trend line, which is going to be insanely bullish and of course insanely healthy for the Bitcoin, because I do believe that we need to retest other supports below us before we spike on the way to the upside. So over here, the next target should be $10,500. As you can see, that's also the lower high, and that's pretty significant for the Bitcoin right now. And after that, then we can count on almost $14,000 over here, which is going to be the next target. Now, I don't believe that $14,000 or $15,000 is going to be a problem, because once we diminish this trend line, and we will do that when we break this high over here, the $20,000 is going to be easy to reach. Now, the point is when that could happen. When that could happen, I do believe this year, if we continue maintaining this momentum over here, even if we have some drops in the Bitcoin price to actually retest, let the bears take some profits and push on the way to the upside onto the healthy way, and the halving inflation hits the road, there is a possibility for $20,000. Now, however, we're not going to get too ahead of us over here, because it could be devastating for the Bitcoin to actually give us a fake out and come back to retest levels that we did not retest since this flash crash. That is the only thing that is worrying me over here, and worrying me at least mid term. So we will see how the Bitcoin will react over here, and I would like to see this breakout here on the video while I'm recording. It would be epic to see something like that, but I don't think that will happen right now. We are just retesting it, and we will see what will happen. I can't also record the live videos because I do have this camera is actually my phone, so I need to buy the camera in order to have a live stream onto the YouTube. So we will do that in some other videos. Also, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this sort of videos, because I'm giving my best to give you my best content and technical analysis what I actually see here on the charts. One interesting and bullish thing that also we need to mention, and we did not mention that in the previous two videos, and if you're new, check out those videos and also check out this video to the end. Bitcoin has the two consecutive green candles on the monthly chart over here. Of course, this month just begun, so we still don't know how this candle will end up, but I do believe we are still into the green candle. So whenever the Bitcoin over here on the chart, whenever it had two consecutive green candle, we were very bullish. Over here, after this bottoming out, two big push. Over here also two consecutive big push. Also over here two consecutive, again two more consecutive green one, where we were establishing rally for the Bitcoin bull market. And I do believe that we are doing the same thing right now, just we are in a little bit different position because of the whole situation of the crisis. Also, people are still scared to invest into the Bitcoin, and we will cover that into another video. Maybe it's going to be today, maybe it's going to be tomorrow, so make sure to subscribe in order to see, and notification bell, hit it in order to see when the new video will come out, because I will maybe upload it later and actually connect all those dots with the fundamental and technical analysis. We will check the Google Trends, we will check everything in order to see what the Bitcoin bulls, or let's say investors, retail investors, new people, dumb money, whatever you want to call it, are thinking right now, and what are they doing about this case in the Bitcoin scenario, because halving is upon us. 3, 4 to 5 days max. I don't remember even how long, but we will check this in a next video and we will cover it all. Also, for all of those subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing on this channel. It really means to me when I see at least 1 or 2 subscribers per one video, because it means something that I'm giving a value to you and the people actually wants to watch these videos, and this is a good sign. And also let me know in the comment section down below if you like it. I also mentioned in the previous videos that we are doing separate videos on technical analysis and separate videos on the news in order to focus more on one side and not rambling over whole space. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, ladies and gentlemen. As and always, until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.